What's up, guys? Thanks and welcome back to Gaslit News. Um, it's been pretty overwhelming lately with all that's going on. I mean, you could just open up your phone any day and you're gonna find something new, and that's literally what happened to me.
The weird news we have going on from the last week, and here are the top 5 most bizarre news stories. A rally was kicked off for this hot, fresh new movement called Birds Are Not Real, where people don't think birds are real. They believe the United States has killed all of the birds and replaced them with robots to track you by pooping on you, and when they're sitting on power lines, they're charging up.
I found this story to be very interesting because about 2 weeks ago, I remember seeing two birds that looked almost identical on my deck. The windows were closed, and when I noticed the birds, I said something aloud in my home, barely a feet away, like at least 10 feet away from the birds, and the windows are closed. But oddly enough, the birds turned around, like tilted their head to the window as if they heard someone speaking about them. So then I get up and I go closer to the window and I go, "Hey, you go, get out, go away." Well, they're not in, but I say, I don't want them on the deck. Hey, go. And they go absolutely nowhere. And normally I could get up from where I was, and even the movement, it's like they can like spiritually feel that someone's coming, or maybe the house is creaking. But by the time I get to the window, the birds are usually actually gone. Every now and then there's probably like a brave bird or something, but those birds never left. Okay, well, maybe this is a good thing. But maybe, just maybe, birds aren't real.
1970s, the government has been replacing birds with bird drones to spy on us. There is a staggering amount of evidence to support this, and by the end of this documentary, you will also be convinced that birds aren't real. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? Ever? You probably haven't because they don't exist. But if they did exist, surely someone has seen a baby pigeon, right? So we decided to go to the streets to find out for ourselves. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
No.
Have any of you seen a baby pigeon ever?
No, I don't think so.
I have not, no.
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
Actually, I haven't. That is kind of sketchy now that I think about it.
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
No, I have not. I've wondered about that too.
So that video comes from the .disclosure. Looks like it was done in 2023.
Proof that birds aren't real, part 22.
I went to an aviary with my family once, and I saw the sign that said that penguins are built to swim. And at first I kind of looked at that, but then I did a double take and I realized, oh my gosh, they have it written here clear as day. Penguins are not born to swim. Penguins are built to swim. What other things can you build? Robots.
Robots are built not to make mistakes. Humans are not robots, and we do make mistakes. We've all had tech that just goes haywire occasionally, and sometimes it's a coding issue. I know there were some issues with facial recognition recently as that's been brought around. This bird here is trying to use facial recognition on this even less real bird. And as it tries to transfer technology here, you can see with the little tongue like that, it doesn't work, and the bird doesn't know what to do because you know why? Because it doesn't have a brain, because it's a robot.
Imagine you have an RC car, right? And you rev it really quickly and you put it right on the ground, it zooms right off. Try doing that with an animal. Imagine a sloth, for example. You put that on the ground, it's not going to zoom away. This is clearly an example of technology at work, not an animal. No animal would do this unless it had technology built inside of it.
And that comes from this spooky page. Looks like the same documentary guy. That's extremely interesting. Taking a look back at that is very, very odd how this bird is trying. Look, it's like it's going haywire. It's going haywire. They figured it out.
kiss. Gonna give him a kiss. Gonna give him a kiss. My sweet turd. My sweet turd bird. Who's my precious jabby bird? Who's my precious jabby bird? Who's my precious jabby bird? Who's my sweet jabby angel? Who's my precious? Who's my sweet jabby angel? He's so sweet.
That is really eerie. The fact that the bird wouldn't repeat the word angel. I saw another video where the AI got really disgruntled about repeating Jesus Christ like 50 times.
Jesus is Lord. Jesus is Lord.
By the way, like this video and share this video. Let's just say that AI is just a demon being revealed and introduced to the public. That would explain why this bird would not say angel. And even the depths of the voice when it's repeating her, it just sounds so eerie.
My sweet turd bird. Who's my precious jabby bird? Who's my precious jabby bird? Who's my precious jabby bird? Who's my sweet jabby angel? Who's my precious? Who's my sweet jabby angel?
He won't call her an angel. How did he get it to open? And that video is from Mahmood_Kai4i.
Theories have entered our homes, workplaces, and even the halls of Congress. So you might not be surprised to learn that more than 1 million people have become followers of a conspiracy theory that birds aren't real.
This one here, I must admit, caught me off guard. I mean, yeah, I've heard things and seen TikToks about this subject. But would have never guessed that they were true.
Are you sure the birds you see in the sky are not drones? Flying bird drones been around for decades and could currently be spying on you.
So much for a conspiracy theory, that is.
Guys, they were doing so much during the lockdown outside. We were all being told to stay in, and apparently swapping out real birds for fake ones was one of them. This is awful. And notice how they never want us to touch nature. They never want us to get with nature. They've been pulling us away from nature ever since the beginning of time. Literally. And you all know who that started with. Alright, guys. I'll see you next time.